Indian Share Market Outlook for April 29, 2024. Share Market Outlook India. Point 1. JNK India listing. Stock expected to list at 20 to 25% premium to IPO price on April 30. JNK India IPO, 89.47 crore saw a subscription of 28.13 times on the final day of bidding. JNK India IPO, ahead of the listing, the shares were commanding a 31% premium in the grey market. JNK India stock is expected to make a decent debut on bourses to list at a 20 to 25% premium over the IPO price, somewhere between Rs 500 and Rs 520. Ahead of the listing, the shares were commanding a 31% premium in the grey market, an unofficial ecosystem where shares start trading before the allotment in the IPO. Investors track the grey market premium GMP to get an idea of the listing price. Also read, JNK India IPO, 10 things to know about the Rs 649 crore issue. Given the positive secondary market environment and healthy subscription demand on the last day of the issue, give 5% premium against the issue price, said Prashanth Taps, research analyst and sister VP research at Meta Equities Limited. Share Market Outlook India. Point 2. SEBI asks NSE to appoint valuer to gauge business foregone by Linda India to related party Praxair India. Aided businesses to each other, which Lil's shareholders raised issue with. SEBI's whole-time member Ashwani Bhatia noted, while passing the order, that transactions of this nature need to be subjected to the same scrutiny and require similar approvals as traditional RPTs. The market regulator appoint and valuer to get a measure of the business foregone by Linda India Ltd Lil and received by related party Praxair India PIPL by the execution of a joint venture and shareholders agreement JV and SHAT. Linda AG, parent of Lil, and Praxair AG, parent of PIPL, Linda plc. The regulator held, through an interim order, that the listed Lil allocating business opportunities to a related party needs to be scrutinized in the same way as traditional RPTs, which involves direct exchange of assets. Services are assessed. It asked Lil to reimburse expenses incurred. Share Market Outlook India. Point 3. First Cry may refile draft IPO papers by midnight with additional KPIs, December financials. SEBI had sought 25 KPIs, of which First Cry provided only 5 to 6 in its first set of filings. Performance, until December 2023, instead of September 2023, as was the case earlier. First Cry, which had to withdraw papers for its 500 million IPO last week, is likely to refile an updated set of draft IPO papers by midnight April 3 and December financials. People aware of the developments told Money Control. Money Control had previously reported that pun-based First Cry was preparing to refile its IPO papers in the coming days after the market's regulator, the Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI), had sent back its First Cry were engaging for over a month before the regulator finally sent back the company's filings and sought more clarity last week. SEBI had initially sought 25 KPIs, of which First Cry provided only 5 to 6 in its first set of filings, sources told Money Control earlier. Annual transacting customers and number of orders. Along with a more elaborate set of KPIs, SEBI asked for an updated set of financials. Share Market Outlook India. Point 4. Musk in Beijing as Apple seeks to reshore from China to India. Of his scheduled visit to India earlier this month, may not be a zero-sum game. It may well be part of a broader global supply chain blueprint to fit two Tesla's different pieces of a plan involving two of the world's most populous nations. Elon Musk, the CEO of electric vehicles, on April 28, to reportedly discuss the rollout of full self-driving software and seek permission to transfer data collected in China abroad. A swelling and vast consuming middle class, availability of local labor and favorable and consistent tax laws and rules are among the key determinants that geography. India has emerged as a preferred hotspot for global giants seeking to reshore out of China amid a looming slowdown in the world's second-largest economy. Elon Musk, the CEO of electric vehicle giant Tesla, made an unannounced visit to Beijing on April 28, software and seek permission to transfer data collected in China abroad. Musk's trip to China follows his cancellation of a planned visit to India due to Tesla's commitments. Tesla recently announced layoffs amid falling sales and increased competition in the electric vehicle market. Chinese state media praised Tesla's development in China as a successful example of US-China economic cooperation. Share market outlook India. 5. Pharmeasy raises $216 million at a slashed valuation of $710 million. The online pharmacy was last valued at, followed by nearly 90% decrease in its valuation amidst debt repayment-related challenges. Online pharmacy startup Pharmeasy has raised $216 million in a round led by Ranjan Pai's Manipal Education and Medical Group MEMG among other existing investors. The round happened at a valuation of $1 million, according to a report by OnTracker. Pharmeasy was last valued at $5.6 billion in 2021. Among investors, the MEMG family office led the round with Rs 800 crore, and Prosus, Temasek, and 361 portfolios invested and 83 crore, and Rs 200 crore, respectively. CDPQ Private Equity, WSSS Investments, Goldman Sachs, and Evolution Debt Capital cumulatively participated with Rs 400 crore in new investment. Share market outlook India. 6 record high on XUV3XO launch. The company launched its new compact SUV, the XUV3XO, and said it aims to be among the top 2 players in the space over the next 3 years. Shares of Mahindra and Mahindra M&M surged over 4% to hit a fresh record high of Rs 30 after it launched its compact SUV, XUV3XO at an aggressive starting price of Rs 7.49 lakh, competing with the likes of Maruti Suzuki Brezza, Tata Nexon, and Hyundai Venue. Following the launch, the management said that it aims to be among the top 2 players in the "We are number 5 in that sub-segment that is the size of 6 lakh and we hope to get number 2 or number 1 position in that," said Rajesh Jajurikar, Executive Director and CEO Auto and Farm Equipment Sector, M&M Share Market Outlook India. 7. JNK India makes premium over issue price. The Maharashtra-based company raised Rs 194.84 crore through its anchor book. Shares of JNK India Limited made an impressive on-start its stock exchange debut on April 30 after listing at Rs 621, a premium of 15. The listing exceeds grey market estimates where shares were commanding a premium of over 31%. The grey market operates as an unofficial platform where shares are traded prior to opening of the subscription until the listing day. This unregulated market allows investors to speculate on the price. Sensex today Nomura keeps buy rating on Burlazovt, target Rs 860, shares down 3%. Q4 revenue and margins below estimate. Discretionary slowdown and weak order book could limit near-term growth. Margin expansion. Revise FY25-26 FEPS by 4 to 9%. Share market outlook India. 9. Stock market live updates IOC Q4 net profit down 40%, shares fall 1.5%. Net profit down 40% at Rs 8,064 crore, QOQ. Revenue down 0.6% at Rs 1.97 lakh crore versus Rs 1.99 lakh crore. EBITDA down 33% at Rs 10,435.3 crore versus Rs 5. Margin at 5.3% versus 7.8%. Indian Oil Corporation. Share market outlook India. 11. Sensex today BHEL enters into a strategic partnership agreement with Hima, Dubai for railway signaling business. April 30, 2024 2:22 p.m. IST. Nifty Manufacturing Index at all-time high on government capex, premium auto sales. The Nifty Manufacturing Index climbed to 13,080 intraday. It has touched new all-time highs for the index has gained 57% in the last 12 months. Share Market Outlook India. 14. MC exclusive, Jana Small Finance Bank to apply for Universal Bank license by May-June 2025, says CEO. The bank meets all the criteria % and NNPA under 1% for 2 financial years. Bengaluru-based Jana Small Finance Bank will apply for a universal banking license with the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) by May-June 2025, said Ajay Kenwale, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. On the voluntary transition of small finance banks to universal banks, listing a few new criteria other than the existing ones for the application. We are short on one parameter, and that is non-performing assets (NPA). We have had our net NPA and NPA under % for 1 financial year and we will make a formal application by May-June 2025, Kenwale said in interaction on April 29. As per the guidelines, small finance banks should have an NNPA of less than or equal to 1% in the last 2 financial years. Additionally, CAGR requirements, record net profit in the last 2 financial years, and have gross non-performing assets GNPA of less than or equal to 3% in the last 2 financial years. Further, the RBI said that the small finance bank should have had a satisfactory track record of performance on exchanges, and have a minimum net worth of Rs 1,000 crore as of the end of the previous quarter. Share Market Outlook India. 15. First Cry refiles draft IPO papers. Company says it's generated Rs 4,814 crore revenue until it's the same at 500 million. The company added in its paper that it generated a revenue of Rs 4,841 crore in the 9 months leading up to December. Share Market Outlook India. 16. Manappuram Finance stock jumps 5% as unit Asirwood Microfinance gets at Microfinance had initially filed a DRHP draft red herring prospectus with SCBI on October 5, 2023. Share Market Outlook India. 17. Cash market torrent power can be a good short-term bet. Torrent power